Welcome back to another Secrets of the Pros. Here, I'm your host, engineer Andrew Rayburn here, and we're going to be talking about mixing in Studio One 4.6, making your hip hop stand out. So let's dive right into it. So here I have a simple beat here, and I'm using the wave station here, and we're going to break it down. I'm using the wave station from Korg. Let's allow it a moment here to load up. And I want to show you a couple tricks what you can do. So here's what I'm using, right? I'm using this guitar patch here. But I'm adding some reverb to it and some delay. So what I start up typically first is with the guitar here. If I can so I know that's the sound I want to stand out in this hip hop track here. So I picked a pick bass here, and I put a little bit of like a little Jamaican, a little reggae feel here. That's what I'm doing. And then I'm using the 808 here, which I'm sending to, let's see here. I'm sending to a channel strip here. Let me pull up this channel strip here. And a GTR. So I want to distort the 808 bass a little bit here. I'm going to play the 808 with the additional pick bass. I want to get that good bottom end, right? So I'm going to turn on the send here. I can change the amp head. And I will get a different sound. Let me wait until Studio One saves some of the presets here. I can use a scream here. I use a cream. Send off. So sending the 808 to the GTR amp here is giving it a little bit more distortion, thump on the 808 sound. I'm getting a little bit bigger sound as well, so I'm going to play the hi-hats here. Let's boost a little bit of highs on that pick bass. Sounded nice here. I want that big 808 sound, and I'm take off a little bit of, let's see, a little bit of 50 from the 808, just so I can clean up some body. And I'm going to add another kick drum here, just to give it a little bit more bounce here. And I'm taking off quite a bit of bottom end as well. Notice that I'm taking off on the kick drum here. If I can isolate the kick and the 808, I'm taking off way beyond what I normally should take off on a kick drum, which is about 40 kilohertz, but I'm taking off about 80 because I just wanted to snap, because the 808 is pretty much pushing that bottom end. So I want to use the kick drum just to give it a little bit more snap here. Off. That's the 808. This is the kick drum. Adding a little bit of compression here. Snare. A little bit of keyboard action here. And I have some additional snare here. Then I'm going to bring in the guitar once more. Now this pick bass here, I got this from an old reggae groove. Do 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 do. And I'm making that fit with the 808. It's bouncing along with it good with the groove. So the main thing here, what I want to teach you guys is, if you want to get more distortion sound on your 808s, open up a bus and put a GTR or a guitar amp head on it, and set it to distortion of the most distorted guitar you can find, the guitar amp, and send a copy of the 808 to it, and you can mess around with the controls as well, and you can get that more 808 sound. And don't be afraid to take off a little bit of bottom end from the 808, so you're gonna have a balanced bottom end. A lot of producers might don't realize, but a lot of 808s most of the time is EQ'd out. You don't want to have too much bottom end. So I'm still getting a lot of bottom end, but just not too much, right? And you want to fit your kick in, just don't be afraid to roll off a little bit of a bottom end as well, so you can fit the kick and the 808 nicely, occupy that space there. Pick a groovy groove line, you know, with this guitar here. That's all I needed. Additional snare. So I wanted to leave that with you guys. Don't be afraid to hit me up, subscribe if you haven't already on Pristine Productions here. And let me know what you guys want me to talk about, what you want me to show you, what you've been struggling with in the mixing world there. And I'll be happy to teach you that stuff. And I'll be doing some more giveaways as well down the road. So support me, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one, guys.